for the first person that shows up. For the first person that shows up, we have absolutely no gifts and prizes. Oh,
How are you? Good morning from the Philippines. I think here.
no, that's no. Thanks. Wait for it; it'll show up. I hope.
It doesn't show up to me
Nobody's
yet.
there yet. Yeah, I know. Last time it
Um,
took 5 minutes to show up. That's
oh yeah, I have it now. What? No, I don't have it yet.
okay. Nobody's there yet anyway. If anybody shows
Yeah,
up,
yeah, yeah, I have it now.
here we are. All right. All right. We're up. All right. We're up. We're up.
We're out
Turn
in.
the volume down so we don't get a constant echo. Welcome live. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the rules on the book. Ah, hello. Hello,
Hello,
Danielle.
hello, hello, Daniel.
I'm from Calgary, Canada.
Welcome to our live.
No, cancel. Only cancel. Don't want to stop streaming. I just want to. Oh, head all chat. Oh no, I can't do that.
Yeah, we're in Luzon,
Yep. We are in Luzon. We're about 80 kilometers south of Manila,
Manila.
the big smoke. But it should have a nickname like that, something like that. Welcome everybody to
Our
our live, and
live.
hope you enjoy your time here. Good morning, modern day drifter. Hello, Chris. How are you?
Where is from Daniel?
Yeah, where's
Where
Daniel
are you
from?
from, Daniel?
You're from Canada. Where you come from? Good morning. Yep. We're just going to wait till we get some more bodies on here. So, wait till we get about 10 people in the room. I live in Manitoba. Manitoba. Whereabouts in Manitoba? I am
Quebec.
from Brandon.
Quebec, but
Perfect.
live in Manitoba. I'm planning to become an expat Davao City. My asawa is from Davao. Nice. Davao is a nice
Davao is a nice city.
place. Nice city, yes.
Ain't never been there, but they tell me it's nice. So it has a very, very, very good reputation as being very, very crime free as well. Cleanest city in the Philippines, also, they say. Thompson, Manitoba. Oh yeah, my I had a relative in Dauphin, Uncle Bill, and I've got my mother. My mother was from Nipawa. My father was
Here's
from
Manitoba.
Minnedosa. Minnedosa. So
Hello, Chris. Say hello for me to your Michelle.
how do we look? I mean, apart from my ugly gob, how do we look? Asley always looks good, but you know, it's I can't do a damn thing with this.
Full time in the Philippines. Oh, Daniel, full time in the Philippines.
Yeah,
Can't wait to come back.
she's at the market right now. Well, she isn't going to have the opportunity to see us then until later. That's too bad.
She's in the market. I should be in the market too.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
But
I just want to let you guys know, and I will repeat this throughout the live, and I'll make a video about it too, as long so everybody knows. Okay. I'm making a request to my community, to the community. Please, I need you to please remember to, when you see my videos or her videos, pound on that like button, hit it, make it light up, touch it, because that will spread the channel to other people and get the subscription count up. Now, I'm not saying this so I can benefit from the subscription play, because I do make a few dollars from this. If you can hear a Jeep in the background, it's just the boss next door neighbor going to work guy. So just ignore it. He'll be gone in a few minutes. But the reason I'm doing it is because all the monies from the channel profits, I mean, all of them, everything that YouTube pays us is going into Asley's bank account. And she has an account set aside. And that account is for buying herself some property or a house. And that is why I'm doing this channel. So I'm not a rich man. I don't have the money to just buy property. So you guys don't either. Okay, and I'm not suggesting you do that. But what I'm asking you is simply hit the like button anytime you see a video or on the live. Just click the like button. And that will spread the channel, tell the algorithm to show us to more and more people, and we'll get out there, we'll get more subs. If we get more subs, we get more eyes, we get more eyes, we get more likes. You see it's cumulative, and eventually, hopefully, Asley gets her little house. So if you would do that. Like in the last 2 months, combined, we've made $163. So we have far to go. We have far to go. Yeah, please hit the like button. I really appreciate that. Now, back to the questions. She's at the market. Okay, 4 times he's been here. Your future wife is very guapa, my friend. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Kumusta po? And salamat.
Salamat po.
She is guapa. I'm happy to see you live. Minimalist in the Philippines is the best. Yeah, he's got a nice little place. I don't know if I think if I recall correctly, isn't he living in a bamboo structure, or is he in a cement structure? I don't recall. I've seen his channel once or twice, but yeah, he's a younger guy, and he's having the time of his life here. There's so many options besides Netflix, work, and sleeping. Your life. It's like a movie. It ends. There's going to be a roll of credits. You won't see them. So I suggest, if you want to make sure that role is really interesting and good, and people watch the film and are interested in it, that you make your life into something that you yourself would pay to see. So no more of working and slaving away if you can avoid it.
Bruce is here. Hello, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce. Mr. Cutting, how are you?
You're quiet.
Yeah, we have not heard from you for a while. I was beginning to wonder if you were sick again or something. So keep in touch, man. I meant being minimalist. Oh, yeah. Well, that's pretty easy to do. If like our rent for this place, and I'm going to do an update video on the house tour. I've done one, but it was very long ago when I was just starting the channel, and I'll do another one and be more in depth with things.
We don't have yet a television by that
Yeah,
time.
we didn't even have a TV. We didn't get a TV for 2 years. I finally broke down and bought a television. I couldn't handle it. The sales were just getting to be too good. So I said, you know what? We need something to do after supper. So I'm going to get a TV. So she's like, no, it's so expensive. And I said, well, you got to do something. So I waited for the right bargain to come along, and I grabbed it. So, yeah, we're going to do a video. My rent is 6,000 pesos a month, which is around $150. $150 a month, and I've got ceramic tile on the floor, modern conveniences. The only thing I don't have is running hot water, and if you insist on that in a place where it's always 36 degrees in the daytime, I don't know why you need the hot water, but whatever. You can get a preheater.
But in the morning, it's Oh, the water is so cold.
It is, yeah, lately. It's, I don't know how to explain this. It's been cold here. And at night, it's chilly. Asley has a Canadian style red fur house coat, thick one. That's her blanket at night, and she needs it. She curls up in there like it's like a sleeping bag because she is freezing at night. I'm okay. I have a little silk blanket over my hips and on down, and that's it. But she needs to cover right up. When you live here and you get used to it being hot, you become extremely sensitive to it being chilly. And chilly is like 19 degrees. You start going like, oh, it's cold. Kids downstairs playing pool at night after the sun goes down, and they're wearing t-shirts and they're like this to keep their hands warm. Like they do that. It's ridiculous when you think about 48 degrees below zero in Mipawah, in Manitoba. But it's your body adapts to your environment much more than you think. And it will do that here too. It will turn towards excessive heat, stripping the heat from your body by loading up just under the skin, loading your body up with small blood capillaries. They'll grow there in about 2 months. And you can shed heat very efficiently now. And that's why you stop sweating so much and feeling the heat. But if you go from that to winter in Canada with that system running, you feel it like a hammer. You freeze because your body's just shedding heat off and it can't stop because the blood is there already. It can't just turn it completely off. Some of it goes. So you freeze. Yeah.
Then you've been following her for long since years, like many years. Since you.
I can't read that.
Oh, sorry.
I've been following for you as a legendary Rike. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
wish more people would Rike me, by golly. Like Rike, he's got how many subs? 500,000 or something? He's just out there, man. And he has the best equipment, he has the best editing software, he has the best staff making everything work. He's got this thing down to a science. He's running an MTV channel of his own. He is a Netflix. He's the Netflix of the Philippines. Him, Filipina P, Chad Foster, Jasper, who now left, I think. I don't know what happened to Jasper, but he disappeared. And yeah, there are some big time players here on this niche. I have 4,000 subs. I cannot get past 4,198 subs. I've been sitting at 4,190 to 4,200. I've been floating. I lose 10, and then I pick up, and then I lose 10, and I pick up. And it's been like that for like 2 or 3 months. YouTube's making it very hard to get ahead now. So hit that like button, you guys, when you see us, please. Morning from Valencia. Valencia, down in the banana belt. How are you? Paul from Old Dog. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stories. He's a storyteller. He is. I'm kind of like that. I'm the middle of the road. I'm not negative. I'm actually a little sometimes I'm negative and sometimes I'm overly positive, but normally I like to try to stay in the middle. But if you're in the middle, you're not exciting, so people don't watch. So I don't have so many subs. But the subs I've got are great. Let's see, Goldfinger is interesting. I haven't seen Goldfinger. Ace Bachelor Cool. Yeah, I didn't care for Ace Bachelor Cool. So, I didn't know. When I saw the name of his channel, I just went, what? Are you a rap star in the Philippines? What are you doing? Yeah, it didn't work for me at all. Because I'm an old white guy that can't jump. I can't dance either. I didn't care for Ace Bachelor Cool's channel really that much. And let's talk about Tim K. Oh my God. I'm glad he's gone away. Tim K. I don't know if you guys agree, but every time I saw Tim K, he was either telling you to buy buy something, or he was ribbing. What was her name? The girl in there. Anyway, his wife. He was constantly harassing her. I haven't seen him now for months, but he was constantly harassing her, making fun of her, calling her dingleberry and things like that. And I thought, and she sat there and took it and smiled. And I thought, she's gonna burn your backside one day, man. She's gonna burn your butt. I still believe she will. Once she's done her college education in the USA, I'm going to bet that Tim K is going to be Tim Divorced K. Check Goldfinger. Okay, I'll check him out.
He is very joyful.
Joyful. No. Joyful, joyful. These can barely complete a sentence. What? I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. I can't remember that part. Like complete a sentence. Was like there's a guy out there that we have a friend, and he knows a YouTuber, and he says this YouTuber is he loves hooch, he loves his hooch, man, and then he'll get on the air and he'll do some pretty wild stuff when he gets a few red horses in him. So, but I'm not going to go into it about any more than that. But yeah, there are some characters here.
J-Play.
Yeah. And we've had, let's see, we've had 3 guys get kicked out now for various levels of stupidity, vloggers. Guys seem to think that they can come here and run no filter on their actions or their words. You had Vitali, who was trying to even went so far as to try to lift the sidearm off of a security guard, tried to grab his sidearm. You know you can get shot here, right? And then you had the second guy. You had Vitali, and then you had Co-Life Traveler, and I think that guy just, he said things that he didn't think would get him into trouble, and maybe he didn't really mean anything by it. He has no filter, and he just lets things spill out of his mouth that gets him into trouble. And now he's getting kicked out of the country for that, insulting the people and stuff like that. And now you got this third one. I don't even know his name, but he's 21, and he comes in here and says, "Oh, let's come in here. Let's go to spread AIDS." Blah blah blah. He's from Russia, and he comes here and starts saying things like he's HIV positive, and he's here in the Philippines to spread AIDS. And no doubt he got reported pretty fast, and the authorities showed up at his door even faster, and now he's going to be gone, out, and thanks to these guys, the rest of us are getting looked at pretty hard. And I read on the news today that the authorities in the Philippines are looking at implementing a requirement that all travelers to the Philippines, tourists, people who lived here for 50 years, and anyone in between, before they enter the country, they will have to have a negative HIV test to show to the authorities before they will be given access to the country. Mm-hmm. You need to be tested. They're talking about mandating this test for HIV before they'll let you into the Philippines. That is real. There's somebody who's in government who is pressing this and trying to make it a reality. All I can say is, well, that may be a good idea on paper. If you want to crush your tourism, that's a great way to do it. No one will come here. 2 reasons. Number one, they'll be afraid of AIDS. Duh. Because now they're making it public that it's an issue. And number two, nobody's going to want to go and get tested for AIDS. Just the insinuation, Since 95% of us are straight, 90% of us are straight, we don't go there. It shouldn't be a major threat. But they're going to make us all get tested. They're talking about it. I hope it doesn't go, but they're talking about that. Yeah, Tim K left the Philippines. Tim K left. Who's that? Jeff?
Jeff.
I can't read. Jeff A, 8515. Yeah, Tim K left months ago to join up with his wife in the United States because she's there studying college, taking courses. So yeah, he left. His whole family moved back to the U.S. That's where he's at. The last time I heard, he was behind the camera on her channel. She has a channel, and well, he's not in front of the camera anymore, and he refuses to be in front of the camera anymore. She is, and he's running the editing and the filming and stuff. 9 inches of snow and a foot of snow. Big D 7029. Big D. I'm going to be retired in 2 more years. 2 more years, I could stay here permanently. I'm sorry about the snow. It happens in Canada, and then it just heads south, especially through Manitoba. It's like a little low valley there, and the air just rips into the northeast U.S. from there. Collides with that warm air from the southwest, and boom. Morning, Nelson Manuel. Good morning, Manuel. You could be one of his guests. He interviewed a lot of interesting individuals like you, Goldfinger. Well, nobody's asked me yet. I don't get a lot of bad press. I was told by somebody that Sick Grandpa mentioned me on a video, but I don't know where it happened, how it happened, what he said. I know nothing about it. Outside of that, I pretty much had no mention by anybody else here. Nobody said anything about me, good or bad. So I've never been invited.
Say hello to Jamie.
Oh, Jamie Nelson from Wisk Connections. Hey. Are the trucks starting? Well, they are today because it's plus 3 there right now or something. But I hear it got cold for a couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed your winter. You get the bike back out next week. It'll be 14 again, 14 Celsius. How's work? I'll be back in April, or I'll be back in May. You could be one of his guests. Jamie, yeah. Hi from Ontario, Canada. Drake.
Hello, Drake.
How are you? How did it go in Ontario with that cold going through there? I hear that down south they got it pretty hard yet. They've been starting. Yeah, well, it's warm enough. Even 482 and 481, 481, 82, and 83, even they're starting, especially 482 is starting, like without starter fluid. That truck needs to be retired, man. It's okay driving, but it's sloppy and everything's loose in it, and just it feels like an exploding circus car when you drive it. Oh, we got a visitor. The man who's selling Tupperware and stuff is rolling in. Go check him out. Go yell at him. You can hear him. Oh, there he is. I can't do it right now. If you don't need anything, it's... Yeah, there's a guy that rolls through here once a week. He has a trike that is set up to hang bowls, baskets, Tupperware containers, glasses, books. He has a moving motorcycle, a sorry store, and he comes through the villages, and people stop him, and he sells them stuff off the bike, and then he goes home. And this bike is just covered with Tupperware and plastics, and it's rolling like, it's just, wow. I wish I could get a picture, but I'm using the camera right now, so.
And you know what? Sometimes he forced me to go down, buy something.
Yeah, buy something. Do you guys go to the beach on a regular basis? Daniel Pastor, do you go to the beach on a regular basis? Not really. We try to get 2 or 3 times when I'm here out to go to somewhere and spend a few days. But generally, no, not really. We just have our little life in the apartment here, and we go and get our groceries and play basketball, maybe a little badminton sometimes, go for walks, make
Yeah, walk
content.
in
And
the morning and in the evening with the coffee. We're
yeah,
walking with the coffee.
it's nice. We do, Asley will make tea for herself, coffee for me, and then we'll just go for the walks, stuff like that. And then they come back. Talk about anything that we need to talk about. Like we all week we were like, what are we gonna do for the live? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to do? And she's like, I don't know. So I said, I'm gonna make it a live about clicking the freaking like button. So everybody click that like button when you see us because it'll help the channel grow, and then I can put the profits into Asley's bank, and then Asley can buy a house, which she wants. Like if I, she needs to have a house to live in, and I'm trying to get that with the channel. Do you do tube chat? Hello from Snowy, Ontario. Chris Aviation. Hello, Snowy,
Chris.
Ontario. Did you see my last short? Actually, the one before, the last one was about defaming a clothing company for basically nonsensical clickbait advertising, and then anyway. And the video before that was a shot of me hiking through Calgary on a bitter cold day sometime back, and the contrast between that and living here. So check that one out. Do you do the tube chats? Tube chats pay decently. Well, we've had 2 people make donations to the channel on our lives. I'm not gonna say how much. It wasn't life-changing, altering or anything, but when people make a donation to us, we don't take it lightly, and it's appreciated. And as I say, it's part of the profit for the channel, and it goes to Asley. It all comes once a month or every other month from YouTube, goes into the account, and when it lands in my account, I take that, I convert it to Philippine pesos, and I send it to her through Remitly, and it goes into her bank account. So her bank account is growing slowly but surely. Right now, we're not going to give numbers, obviously, but she has got more money right now in her bank account towards buying her property than she's ever been able to have working on her own in her life. And we appreciate it. It's all because of you guys watching the channel, watching the videos, punching the like button, and subscribing, and all of that. And Asley's going to get her house. I'm going to make sure of that, one way or another. Maybe I'll rob a nice bank in Canada just before I get on the plane.
So you cook your man a good. His name is asking if I cook you tinolang from Peru.
Not yet.
Yeah, because it's not eating fish. It's fish, but it's a very good fish from Peru and expensive one.
Here's a rather big question. Chris Aviation, how much is a nice property there? Well, it depends on what you consider a nice property. If you want to live a California lifestyle here with the palm trees and the pool, the parking for 3 cars, the nice garden, the large yard, and the very modern 2-story home, and you want to have that, then you're probably looking anywhere from a minimum of 4 million pesos to 25 million pesos for a property, depending on how big the property is, how luxurious it is. That's a nice property for a guy who wants the Western lifestyle here in the Philippines. If you consider a nice property something more reasonable, you can get a nice property here with a house on it for 1 or 2 million peso, depending on where you live. There's a huge discrepancy. It's like if you're in Toronto or Vancouver, you're going to pay $1 million for a doghouse, a literal doghouse on a lot with nothing else on it. If you're in the middle of Ravenscrag, Saskatchewan, then you can buy a house for like $20,000. So it depends on what you consider nice, and where you want to live really affects the price too. So yeah, it's a big question. Um, if you go to Marketplace, I should say, Chris Aviation, if you go to Marketplace on your Facebook, click on Marketplace, and then you'll see your city there, because it always defaults to where you are. It's in blue. It's in blue. It's a link. Click that. Change the name to, say, Davao, Philippines, and search. And then all the marketplace listings for Davao in the Philippines will come up on your screen. Then you go to categories, click that, open it. It's a thing that drops a menu. Select property, houses or rentals or whatever, and it'll show you all the properties for sale or for rent, and you can see the prices and see the quality of what you can get, and you'll have an idea. 50 to 60,000 Canadian.
In Davao area.
Yeah, you can.
More than two.
Or Ravenscrag. Yeah. So you can see it. Welcome to The Price is Right. Where are you from, madam? I'm from Ravenscrag, Saskatchewan. She's definitely winning the car, man. The guys in the booth will go, that woman gets the car. Okay? Make sure she gets the car.
You are well off. You need a security guard.
No. You're safer here than you are anywhere in Toronto, in Calgary after the lights go down. After dark, you're safer here after dark than you are at noon hour in downtown Toronto. You're safe here. You're safe here. In all the years I've been here, I've had one guy give me the finger. In 3 years, one guy in town give me the finger. One. Everybody is friendly and nice. It doesn't mean that they want to. It doesn't mean that they want to take advantage of you. If they're friendly, they could be looking to try to become your friend so that they can have some extra shekels. But no, it's not normally a problem. You're never in danger here, unless if you go to the red areas in the Philippines that is basically Muslim occupied and controlled. And there's the local rebels that live there, but the government's doing what they can to get rid of them. Those guys could be a problem. You could be kidnapped and you could have a problem. Yeah. Don't go to the middle of nowhere west of Davao. It's not a safe area for you. But anywhere else in the Philippines is safe. Especially if you're north of Mindanao. If you're north of Mindanao, if you're like anywhere from Davao, Leyte, north, you will not have a problem at all. At all. Jealous of your height. I'm jealous of your weight, man. You could run through a fucking wall and go, what was that noise? Not even notice it. Sorry about the language. Yeah, the marketplace tip is excellent, dude. Check that out. I'm sure he's probably doing it now. But everything is in there, Chris. Cars, Chris Aviation. Everything is there. Cars, cell phones secondhand, everything secondhand. Motorbikes, cars, and property, rentals are there. Everything's there. So, I mean, marketplace is huge here. Huge. It's like the same as Kijiji is in Canada. It's giant here. Everyone uses it. Yes, I've been living in Winnipeg for 2 decades. This is our Detroit in Canada. Yeah, sadly. They used to have a lot of factories in southern Manitoba building farm equipment and stuff like that. Massey Ferguson and John Deere and all that. And those have all gone. They've all gone south to the Midwest down in the U.S. They've all gone. They all gone to China. China too. Like cats are made. A bunch of cats are made in China now. Do you know that the oil pump for a Harley Davidson, the heart of the motorcycle, is manufactured in China? That's not good.
At least in
I
this
mean,
case.
it's just bad press. Sorry, Dave. The video where you do some of your videos for sale. Fall over, is it? It's not leveled. Oh, okay. If I remember, the property where you do some of your videos is for sale. Yeah, it is. He's back. Anyway, he's back. Yeah, the property is for sale back there. I don't know how much. I don't know. It's like probably a couple of million pesos. It's a big chunk of land with a small house that I sit in front of. You guys watch the YouTube. There's this little house I sit in front of sometimes, and I sit in front of it. That place is for sale. The property around it is for sale. Feeling more safe in the Philippines than in Canada. Daniel Pasteur, more safe in the Philippines than in Canada. Absolutely, you're more safe in the Philippines. Everyone here smiles and is in a good mood as a default. Everyone's cheerful as a default. They're shy, so sometimes they won't say anything, but if you say good morning to them, you break the ice, they're very happy to get to know you and to say good morning back, and then they're like, oh, that guy's not so bad. Because we get a lot of foreigners that come down here because for some reason they can't make it in Canada, they can't make it in the US, and they're a little bit strange. And I've met a few real dingers down here, man. I've met a few of you good guys, but I've met some real wingnuts down here, some strange people that come from the West. And I guess they come here to get away from the West, but they have some strange attitudes and strange ways of thinking of things, and that's why they're not successful in the West. I wasn't successful for other reasons, but not because I'm extremely strange, but just strange enough. So here I am, which is fine. Yeah, Winnipeg is poorly managed and crime-ridden. Yeah, Calgary is pretty bad too. Calgary has got like 7 different gangs in it right now or something. And of course, they're always fighting for turf, control, money. Yeah. That's just one of the things in Canada that I got rid of. I got rid of the cost of living. I got rid of my fear of retirement. I didn't want to work until the day I died to keep a rental roof over my head and food in the fridge at the same time. So the crime here is low. The gang element keeps itself hidden from the public sphere. They don't want the police on them because the police here are very, if they want you, they're either going to get you, boy. And the cost of living, crime rate, fear, and no snow. There's not a TV set and a radio filled with bad news every time you turn it on. You're not constantly being fed fear. Be afraid, be concerned, be worried. Politics, the nonsense in the political theater, the feminism that's going on big time in the West, everything in Hollywood being destroyed by woke culture, cancellation culture, all of that crap that is the Western society. I left it. I don't miss it. I'm sorry, I'm being blunt. You guys don't know the trees you're standing in until you get out of that forest and look back and see it for what it is. Come here for 3 weeks. You'll be amazed how you change. Your stress level just goes gone. Sorry, I talked a lot today. Let's see, Winnipeg, I'm not a fan anyway. I like Canada, but I prefer the Philippines. I want to retire there in the very near future, since I discovered the Philippines. It's a lovely place, man. New glasses. No, they're good. I take them off because I look like hell. I can't see. Okay, this, Asley's got it for reading in front of her. I can't see it. And I got this, and it's this big. Okay? I can't see it. I can't read it. No. So I put on these
Maybe we could use.
glasses.
Oh no, we cannot use the TV.
I guess I don't know if we could or not.
We try that sometimes.
Maybe we'll try that with.
So it's bigger.
Use the TV next time. I have a 55-inch teleprompter, so I can read shit. You should get one too.
I cannot read well also because.
Here's Ashley with the details of where you can order yours today. Get yourself a television-sized teleprompter so that you too can read every single word about that Kraft commercial or why you too should end up in Disneyland today.
I'm not using glasses because I bought this one.
Yeah, sure. But she can still see a basketball net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the letters. It's hard. I can read, but it's so hard.
She kicks in basketball. I used to be good. Now, I'm hopeless. Let's see. It's like wearing new glasses. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
No, I mean, I discovered a feeling that it's like wearing new glasses. Alam ko. You know.
I've had a few people accuse me of using of saying, "Oh, you're just too positive. You're not telling people about the realities of living in the Philippines." You know, and the realities. Okay. On rare occasion, things do not go as you plan, and then you scream, "Scam!" I was scammed. Yeah, things can go wrong, but to just turn around and say, "Well, you're not telling everybody what can go wrong for a guy in the Philippines." Well, look. Mama didn't raise no fools. If you're not thinking with your head when you're making these decisions about your future, the money you have in your account, and what you're doing here, if you think you can trust your partner and you're wrong, then you're wrong. If you get scammed, you get scammed. It happens in Canada. It's called divorce court. It's a fun place. It happens everywhere. If you marry the wrong person, or if she marries the wrong person, and you're the problem, the end result is the same. You lose, or she loses, or both of you lose. But there's a problem at the end. And it's not always these guys are getting scammed and stuff like that. That really, it burns my ass.
Yeah, be smart.
I guess height isn't everything. No, Bruce, it's not. Oh, man. Alam ko.
It means you know that. I know it. You know it.
Alam ko.
Alam ko.
Alam. I'm going to remember that one, I think. Alam. When it comes to basketball, it's important to avoid overgeneralizing. Yes, you bet. It is, but I mean, 95% of the time, you're not going to have a problem here at all. 95% of the guys that come here never have a problem, not a major problem. And the 5% that do, they love to yell it from the top of the mountain, the mountaintop yellers. They scream about how they were scammed. Some guys cause their own problems repeatedly. Okay, Sunshine Shoulders. He keeps having problems here with the women, and it keeps happening to him, and it has been for years. And now I have to wonder, maybe the mirror, bud. Does it mean you ran into how many bad ones now? You say I don't know. He just doesn't. He's a good guy. He just isn't lucky with the women here. I guess I don't know. Like I don't have any issues with Sunshine Shoulders or his videos or his opinions or anything. He's very in your face about things, but he's very passionate. But he's not a bad person. He's just not having good luck here sometimes. That's all. What else is going on here? Ooh.
Hello, Muscular Fun
My solar fan.
from
Hello from Missouri. Missouri, nice
Missouri,
place.
USA.
I like Missouri. When I did long haul to Missouri, I met a lot of very nice people in the South. I found that people in the South were much better mannered and more laid back than people in the North, like people in Minnesota and Montana and stuff, and even South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, down to there. People are, well, they're very tense. But the people that were in Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, Kentucky South, basically, South Carolina South, um, very nice people, very cool people, all of them. I never saw a bad person down south. Lovely people. Looks a lot like Canada. Yeah, yeah, it's snowing. We're sorry. That everyone was getting warned for a while. Nebraska is chill, but it's not like the South. The South is it's a different kind of chill. It's more chill. It's like super chill, mega chill, monster chill, as I remember. But of course, this is a long time ago. This was the 1990s, so things could have changed, I'm sure, by now. Let's see. Do you guys have any questions specific for Asli? Like, if you guys want to ask questions about what a Filipina thinks about this, or how are the Filipinas different from Western ladies? Ask her some questions if you have any interest in the idea of moving here and dating a Filipina. She can fill you in on a lot of stuff that I don't know because I'm not a Filipino. Doesn't focus because your screen's it's dirty. Up
Oh
off
yeah.
your camera. Um, so yeah, if you guys have any questions for Asli, you go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab something. I'll be right back. I'll be back.
Hurry back. No question for me.
Questions for Asli.
Don't put me in a hot seat. Hello, everyone there. Thank you for staying with us. So I guess they don't have any question for me. Yeah.
You guys don't have any questions for Asli? There's 15 of you there. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll ask Asli a question. How come you were really good at basketball and I suck so bad?
I don't know.
Oh man,
It
I'm
just
bad.
happened.
I can hit the hoop. Bang, bang, bang. Would it go in the little hole? No, not a chance.
I watched basketball sometimes when I was young, or it's all, but I never tried. Like I said last time, I never tried playing basketball until the very first time here.
Yeah, she's really good. If they start a ladies, retirement league, she's gonna all-star.
Hello, small snake. Nice to see you again here.
50 centimeters of snow. 50 centimeters of snow. Oh my God, that's a lot of snow, Asli.
Ooh,
What is
50
that?
cm.
That's like 15 inches or 16. No, that's
It's like less than 3 feet.
well, 50 centimeters is how
Wow.
much is 50 centimeters? I'm 109. I'm 200 centimeters. So, okay, this much snow.
Yeah, almost
So 18
three,
inches of snow,
less than 3 feet.
18 a foot and a half of snow, and the wind blowing it around.
I will die.
And the lake
I will
effect.
say
Oh,
very soon.
the lake effect must be just a must. Imagine, okay, if it's that bad in Toronto, imagine how bad it is up in Sault Ste. Marie or someplace. Lake effect, from the lake effect. Those poor people with cabins on the side of Lake Superior. Oh, they're going to be digging them out in July.
Oh, snow still coming down.
19.7 inches of snow, modern day.
Sinipilimons. Sinipilimons. I forget that song already.
What is it?
It's a song for children's song. Sinipilimon, Sinipilimon.
Oh,
I don't remember anymore the song.
okay. Can you sing Si Pelmon?
Pilimon, some
Pilimon.
Sinipilimon, Sinipilimon. Yeah, I cannot remember anymore because I was singing that when I was a little kid, and then we forgot singing those songs.
Yeah, Asley's kind of
Sing,
shy.
sing. Ano yan?
Hmm.
I forget the song already. You know.
Minus 12, feels like minus 22, lots of snow. So you have basically 18 or 20 inches of snow and a 10-degree wind chill on top of the temperature. So the wind can't be too bad, but I'm betting you have I'm betting you guys, are you having a snow day? Is Toronto basically shut down? Are they telling people to stay home on the radio? Like, what's going on? I'm guessing with that much snow, it's possible that they're telling people just to stay home from work and to hide it out. Don't go to the mall today.
Hello, Michelle Edwin, watching from Toronto. It's not right now, minus 12 degrees, but feels like minus 32 degrees.
2 feet of snow in the Winnipeg. The wind is very strong. It's always strong in the Peg. What is that intersection downtown where everybody goes to die? In Winnipeg. It's the coldest place in Canada, I think. It's because the wind is always ripping through there because of the buildings. Modern Day Drifter asks, why do Filipinos start celebrating Christmas in September?
Yeah, because we feel before when I was a kid, it feels like it's cooler atmosphere starting September, and we are already preparing for our jacket, excited. Filipino are just excited for a cooler feeling.
The temperature is going
Yeah,
more moderate.
and it's what's this? It's already a culture when September Burr month. We call that Burr month. When it starts, it's like we feel like it's Christmas. You know, Christmas is a good feeling because everybody's smiling. You will see lots of lights everywhere.
Everybody says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yeah, people are smiling, and kids are so happy because soon they will be receiving something from older people.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why we celebrate it early.
Yep.
Good feeling for us.
Yep, it's just a reason to celebrate.
And
Filipinos love a reason to celebrate. They have a very positive outlook on everything. They say, be happy. If things are bad, just be happy. Because, don't fall into the pit of despair. There's better tomorrow coming. Just try to be optimistic and be happy and do what you can do today. And that's the way they function here. That is their personal ethos.
and also because we're Catholic, Christian. What's this?
Christian
Christian
religion.
country. So we're also, young people also excited, even the older people, to go to the church. We have like called Simbang Gabi. So we go to the church in the 16th of December
Mhm.
until Christmas. So actually, in my time when I was a teenager, we woke up early, like 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we have church at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's very early. So young people, older people with the family went to church early in the morning.
Yeah.
So it's something exciting also for us. But now it's different. I think they celebrate because I'm no longer a Catholic. So I'm a Christian, born again Christian. So I don't know what time. I heard they celebrate it or at 12 o'clock in the evening or 11. They don't wake up early like when
We
we
were
were young.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I know that in
it's
Canada,
different now.
in Canada, it's everybody, all the kids in Canada are up. Well, in the old days, okay, you guys can remember this. You'd wake up, you'd grab the sock. It was full of candies, it had an orange in it and a slinky. So mom would keep you busy eating the orange, eating the candies, and playing with your insufferable slinky on the stairs. And that would let her know that it was time to get up because everybody was up and she had to get up and get Christmas going. So, yeah, that was Christmas in Canada. As far as, let's see, Winter Peg. Yes, Daniel Pasteur. Portage and Maine. Go Blue Bummers. Go Blue Bummers. And then somebody says, you mean Blue Bombers? And then I'd say, no, not in November. Not in November. Bahalana. Oh, he's really a Daniel Pastor. You should give lessons to people in Canada about how to speak Tagalog because you're already doing it. I've been here for 3 years. You're whipping my butt. Everybody here is very nice. They come to me with English because I'm the English guy, so they default to the English, and I don't really get a lot of opportunity. But I pick up a few things. But not much really. I should pick up more because some people, when you get out in the provinces, if you want to live in the provinces in the backwoods here a little bit, we're not extremely backwoods here, but we are a little bit. And even here, we have a little nice apartment that you could find in London, Ontario, if you looked, and the people here, some of the people here in the village can't afford school, so they don't go, and because of that, they're speaking Tagalog or Cebuano, or they're speaking Visayan, Visayan, so. It'd be good if you can learn a little bit of Tagalog before you come here, if you're going to live outside of the main areas. How to overstay a month. Can you please explain this question? How to overstay over a 1 month if from Canada? Oh, Curious George, you cannot overstay without getting in trouble. Although if it's just 1 month, generally you just go and you give them an explanation as to why you didn't get updated on your extension in time, and they'll usually hit you with a small fine, and then they'll proceed and give you your extension. You probably won't have to worry too much. But if you stay for like a year or something and you don't get your extensions done, they catch you, they'll kick you out. You just have to go to the Immigration Bureau office that's closest to you and just go to the office window and say, I want to extend my tourist visa, please. And then they will ask you questions to explain to them how long you've been here and what your situation is. And they will do the appropriate thing, judging from the information you give them, and you'll get your extension.
And the requirements?
And the requirements. Well, they'll ask you. It
Just
depends.
your
Well, yeah, you basically need your passport. Bring your passport and bring some Canadian ID, like a driver's license. And basically, all you need is a passport. You fill out a 1 or 2 page form, check boxes. It's pretty simple. And sign a couple of places, initial a couple of places for the legality part of it. And then you hand the paperwork in, and they send it up, and it comes back. And usually within about, if you're in a good office, like Lucina's fast. We go to Lucina, and it's fast. You get it out of there by 30 minutes, maybe an hour, and you're in and out. So yeah, you just got to go to the Bureau of Immigration after the tourist visa time of 30 days is expired, or before it's expired. Sorry, before it's expired. Like the 28th, 29th day, go to the BI and tell them you want to extend your visa an additional 30 days. And then they'll tell you how much it costs, and they'll have you fill out the form, and you hand it back to the lady in the window with your passport, and she'll put it in the system, and they give you a piece of paper, which you must keep on you. Don't throw it away. That piece of paper they give you back is your proof of extension, not your passport. You need that piece of paper with your passport. If the police stop you on the street or something, you're supposed to be able to produce proof of extension or something. Now, I don't carry mine around. I don't, because I'm afraid of losing it. But if we ever had to produce it, we can simply take a photograph of the paper and carry it on my phone and show them that, and that would probably be sufficient.
I love your channel.
Thank you, Curious George.
Thank you.
Yes, Asley is beautiful. I am decidedly less than beautiful, but
We're both beautiful,
for my age, I'm all right. But she's awesome. Look. And you hear the
Beautiful people, like good people, nice people.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe you're right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I try to not be a dick. Occasionally I fail. You can have an app very cheap on your cell phone regarding learning Tagalog. Yeah, Daniel Pastor. Yeah, you got to get down here, Daniel Pastor. Ikaw guapa, my friend. Yeah, she's guapa.
Thank you, thank you.
Your good man should be very happy with your partner next to your side. Yes, thank you, Curious George. You guys, I keep making videos about why you should retire, cash out before they slam the door on that option in Canada. Before everybody gets the idea at the same time that they better sell now and cash out now, because the housing market, one day, the housing market's just going to crack. It can't go on. It can't. See, overseas money is supporting the housing market in Canada. If that ever stops being important to them, you're toast. The valuation of your home will just crater. It'll drop 30, 40, 50% in no time. I encourage guys to look at the option of living outside of Canada in retirement. And the only way that you can afford to be in Canada is to keep your house.
I'll get you one.
Not everybody can keep their house in retirement. The cost for land taxes, the property taxes, the maintenance and stuff, it's just insane. So I ask people to consider taking the money, liquefying, taking the money, putting it into safe places, money market accounts, bonds, blue chip stocks that pay a dividend, TFSA, max it out, your RRSPs, max it out. If these things are already maxed out and you have a house to get rid of, you're going to pay taxes on something. But I encourage you strongly to live on the interest from your investments of a lifetime of your labors. You can live on the interest here easily. And live on the interest of $1 million. You're making 7% on the stock market on $1 million portfolio. That's $70,000 a year. Once you take away the taxes, you still have what, 50,000, something like that? And that 50,000, that gives you a $4,000 a month to live on here. Do you have any idea how well you can live here on $4,000 a month? Oh my God. New car, beautiful home. Sky's the limit. Your money, okay, you pull out a loonie, a toonie. It's $1, a loonie, $1, right? $1. Well, that $1 toonie in the Philippines, depending on how you're spending it, can be worth up to $10 here, depending on what you're buying. Property, products, things are cheap here. The only thing that is really getting expensive, and it really is hurting the locals, is the cost of food. Food is now about, I would say, about 50 to 60% as expensive as Canada. And it is. And if you have a Western lifestyle palate, it's going to be expensive to eat here. You're going to be paying quite a bit for Canadian and American products here. But if you can adapt to the stir-fried method of things and rice, oh, you can eat here for a song, man, for nothing. Chicken, cheap. So you could live here. You could live here on the interest, and you can give that money. When you pass away, you still have that money from the house and your investments and stuff. You still have all of that available to give away to your family members or whomever when you pass away. It'll still be there, but you can live on the interest in the Philippines or in Costa Rica or Mexico or any number of places and not have to stay in Canada.
With this Daniel Pastor. Bring him lambanog. La.
What is this?
Bring him lambanog. Lambanog, you remember your friend Randy drinking wine, Filipino wine?
Yeah.
That's lambanog.
Oh, yeah, I tried that. No.
He doesn't like it.
No, I don't like it. No.
I'm
a whiskey man. I like Canadian whiskey.
Do you like it, Daniel?
Curious George wants to know if you have a twin sister. Well, no. We do not have a twin sister. She doesn't have a twin sister, unfortunately. But, we have friends. We know some girls, I mean, honestly, if you're a half decent looking man, I mean, we had a friend come visit. He's watching us right now. His name is Bruce. He came to visit us for 2 weeks. Bruce is 72 years old. Bruce weighs about 140 pounds. Bruce is about 5'6". Bruce is a little guy, and he's an old guy, and he was here for 2 weeks. And he had all kinds of attention coming to him from the ladies here. So, I mean, they all wanted to talk to him, get to know him, and they were all interested in knowing who is this fine-looking man from Canada? What's he doing here? And he's in his 70s, and like his best days are behind him, but he got lots of attention. You won't be single here for a week. You have to be careful. Like I said in my video, you'll go to the store with blinders on to avoid the conversations. Oh, I'm just going to get milk. The girls will smile at you here a lot. Too big. What's too big?
I haven't. Too big. This is too big. Too big water.
Too big water, yeah.
I didn't teach him some Tagalog because...
Yeah, I drank some water and nothing happened to me.
When I teach him Tagalog, he forgot it easily.
Yeah. Yeah, it's inexpensive to live here. If you can get a 2-bedroom apartment in Canada for $150 a month in this century, I encourage you to do so. Good luck. Let me know where this place is. The average Filipino is like a woman from the 40s or 50s. Well, now I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that they're from the 70s. Filipinas are like 70s girls, 60s, 70s girls. They are not angry at men here yet. They're not angry at men here yet. Um, they accept that some men are good, some men are bad. You have the opportunity to prove yourself to be good or bad, and they will wait for you to do that. They are not automatically going to look at you like this. What's wrong with you? You know, dating in the West is, as I understand it, is a bit of a nightmare. So, not good, not good.
But Daniel likes lambanog with calamansi.
Calamansi, Asley loves calamansi, putting it in the food.
He likes lambanog, the wine with calamansi.
Ah,
Nice.
is the calamansi, is it a chaser or do you mix them?
How do you do that? I don't know. Like
Fill
mix
it in everything.
or drink and then eat the calamansi.
Message retracted from, okay. The longer ones are like the Western, younger ones are like the Western one. Yeah, some of them are, yeah. The younger girls, they're starting to gain this understanding of the power that they have over men, and they're starting to use it in ways that they shouldn't use it. And they're going to turn this into a feminist enclave eventually. I give it 30 years, and things are going to change here big time. So, I mean, feminism will seep into this crack as well.
Daniel said, I meant bring him lambanog pero walang tubig. Biro, joke. He said, bring you lambanog without a chaser. You tried it, right? With
Yeah.
Randy. He tried it with his friend because his friend invited him
Mm.
to have a shot. And he said when he came back home, I really don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. No. I tried
Very
some,
strong.
I tried some homemade stuff that Randy made. I don't know if it was the same stuff or what, but it was intense. It was like if you lit a match anywhere near the bottle, there would be a fire. Mita Fermin, watching from Los Angeles. Welcome. Married to a Canadian going on 45 years now, happily enjoying retirement tonight together. Well, that's because you married her 45 years ago.
Married
it's
to a
changed,
Canadian
man.
going on 45 years now. Wow.
But I'm glad-
Happily enjoying a retirement together.
I'm glad to hear that you are having a happy marriage for 45
Happy
years.
for you.
You are an extremely
Lita
fortunate man.
Fermin. We're happy for you.
Hmm. If me and Asley get 45 years together, that'll be great. But we'll be 107 years old, so we won't even know where our faces are anymore. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna just repeating, guys. If you're watching the channel, the videos, hit the like button, please. To strike the like button right now if you haven't done that yet. I'd appreciate it. It will get this video in front of more eyes that are beyond my subscriber base. If you're watching my videos on the channel or Asley's videos on her channel, please remember to hit that like button because it will get her videos in front of more faces and give her a chance to get her videos monetized, and then she can start putting some more money aside for building up her own house. And on top of the money that we're taking from this channel, which is 100% of the money that comes from this channel, goes into Asley's bank account for her to buy her house. So please hit the like button, expand the channel, and expose us to the world and help her get her house that way. Just click. Thank you. I see white-haired 460 plus for 20-year-olds. Well, you know, some of the girls in the village here, they look me over too, and it does happen. You start talking, and next thing you know, you get to know each other a little bit. Next thing you know, you're dating. The next thing you know, he's starting to get the idea that this isn't so bad, and next thing you know, they're a couple, and maybe it's all right. Maybe she really is in love with the fella, and maybe he's not a fool. I'm sure he doesn't think of it as a 16-year-old himself, but he probably is happy for the complementary of her being on his arm, and it makes, it's good for his ego a little bit, stuff. I can't say yes or no to it. It's not my place to do it. I have touched on it. I don't agree with it either. There's so many Filipinos here that are like 40, 45 years old that look absolutely stunningly good, and guys just don't even talk to them, and because they think that these women are going to be bitter and haggard and stuff. They're not. They're not. Asley, I'm 62. Asley is 60. This person is 60. Okay, and she plays basketball like a 16-year-old demon. Why you can marry someone who's your own age and has your own interests and has your own outlook on life and has your own view, has their own viewpoint that matches yours, and the relationship is much more likely to go smoothly if the person is within 15 years of your age at least. But it's everybody's own choice. I won't sit here and say, well, that's a bad thing, you shouldn't do that. I don't agree with it, but if that's what you wish to do, then fine. I'm sure that a lot of times it works out. So, to each their own. Oh, she smiles all the time, Daniel. Before I met her, she rarely smiled, but after I met her, she, over time, her smile came
He
out.
said that's a real Pinay smile.
Yes, she has got to have a huge smile. She also has a wicked temper, so she's mad. She doesn't yell at you, but she knows how to let you know. So yeah, I am making changes in my own over time to try to account for my shortcomings. So my Asawa is like 6 years older than me, but she's like late 30s. Yeah. Asley, I mean, I show pictures of Asley to people at work, and they were all thinking she's 35 or 40. And then I told her, well, she's 58. And they just kind of went, what? No. And they're looking at the photo again, right?
That was years ago.
2 years ago. Only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she still looks good in a pair of jeans. She can still cut a rug. She can throw a basketball like a demon. She cooks like you. Cool. Filipinos can cook, man. Oh, they can make beautiful. Watch some of the videos. You'll see the dishes that land on the table. They're fantastic. Her food display is amazing.
Ikaw very guapa.
Guapa.
She is
58.
60. She looks like in her. Yeah, I'm 60. Yeah. I always receive compliments from people here. Like when I show them my card to get discount as a senior citizen.
Yeah, they always say no.
At first do you accept senior ID for discount, and they ask, are you the senior? I said, yes. And then they were talking, she doesn't look like a senior. And then they will talk to me, Mom, you don't look like 60. And I just say, thank you very much.
Yep. And yeah, a lot of times, like we'll get on a coach to go to the mall or to go to somewhere. And she mentioned, she needs to get the senior discount on the coach. And they'll say, oh, okay, can I see the ID? They don't believe her. And then the guy looks at her and looks back, goes, yep, okay. But they don't believe she's 60, they don't believe it. So great. She'll look good until she passes away. Beautiful women are beautiful women to the end.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Curious.
So yeah, if you guys have any more questions for Asley,
51, but
I encourage you to ask them. We are, if you have any questions about the Philippines or questions about anything, now's the time. Ask us. What's that?
Um,
Say late
he's
30s.
he's 45 years old and his wife is 50, but yeah, she looks like in her
Late
late
30s.
30s. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No wonder.
Yeah, she probably is in her late 30s everywhere that counts, you know. Um,
Yeah, when I was 50s, I look like in my 30s also.
well, you should see some of the photos we got at the last time we went to the Blue Crystal. Blue Crystal, the finest resort in the Philippines. Okay, there's their ad. Now, the Blue Crystal, we got some photographs of her there on these beautiful stairs, heavy concrete, white painted stairs, and with stone inlay and stuff. And I got some nice photos of her there, and they came out fantastic. She looks tremendous, you know. Uh, well, yeah, I know, Curious George. It's like I say, it is what it is.
What do you
You
like the most?
it's amazing. You know, some of them actually have a true relationship going, and other times it's a girl who's doing her best to get money for her family so that everybody doesn't starve. Unfortunately, sometimes.
Dear Pastor, what do you like the most about your foreigner partner and vice versa?
Should I go? I'll be out there.
uh, he said most. Okay, most is he's very responsible person.
Hmm,
Yeah,
thank you.
that's what I really like about him. And also, he's becoming more patient.
Yeah, that was one of my shortcomings coming in. Like a typical Western male, you know, I want things should happen like this. Come on, people, Allegro, let's go, let's go, let's go. And you know, it doesn't work here.
What do you like most?
Oh, what do I like most?
Yeah, vice
Oh my
versa.
goodness. Okay, Asley's an angel. Asley will do anything that I request of her at any time that I request it. Asley will make any food that I ask for. Asley will be happy to do these things for me. Asley doesn't expect automatically that this should come back to her in any way immediately or in the future at all. She takes care of me. I take care of her. It's a nice relationship. Um, Without her, I would be lost, and without me, she probably feels that she would have problems too. So we have a very lovely relationship. I love her cooking. I love her manner. I love her energy. The fact that she has so many youthful attitudes about things. Me and her are both old in spirit, but young physically. We want to get up, get out, do things. We're not sitting around couch potatoes a lot. If we're in the house for 2 days straight, it's a miracle. We even just go to town just to do some photography. I'll get out the camera and just go. You know, I can't sit.
Hello, Tita Marie. It's nice to see you again. She's here. I'm waiting for you.
Good morning, Tita Marie.
Good morning.
Good morning, night in America. Yeah, it's given the evening in Canada too. Dang, how did I miss this? Well, it's on every day at Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock on Saturday or Sunday night, 7 p.m. Sunday night, Central Standard Time, basically. Now, we may not do it every week, like maybe every other week, something like that. Not every week, because there's not a whole lot going on to tell you guys unless a volcano explodes or something. And oh yes, if you want to see something interesting, tonight when it gets dark here, the Mayon volcano has been popping off regularly, and it's getting more powerful. The magma flows and stuff are increasing in intensity and strength every day. So they have taking people from a 6 kilometer radius and taking them out of there because they're afraid that that volcano is going to go. And if you watch early in the morning there, which is late evening here, then you can see it live on YouTube. Just go Mayon Volcano, Mayon, Mayon Volcano live, and you'll see a live video feed of it in 4K on YouTube. And yeah, it's going, right? Now that volcano is 380 kilometers away. I'm not worried about that, except perhaps for ash fall. If it decides to blow up and the winds are right, then we may get some ash, like snow coming down, but gray. But that's it. No other danger. So every week there isn't a lot to talk about every week.
God bless
I
you
have to
too,
take care.
Daniel.
Okay, Danielle,
Thank you
for joining us.
us.
Remember to click when you see a stick, when you see our things. Click, click, like, click,
Have a
like.
good day. Enjoy with your wifey.
So if anybody else has any more questions, we're probably going to shut her down here in the next few minutes and let you guys go to bed. And we'll get our day going. I feel like going into town today with my camera.
Tita Marie, if you're still there, we're waiting for your email.
Yeah. Email us at pathssouth. Write it down so she can read it. pathssouth@gmail.com. pathssouth@gmail.com. Paths South.
Just write it down later.
Yeah.
We'll write it down.
I can't do it here. Can I scribble it on
Later,
the
please
screen?
check it out.
Can't scribble on the screen, can I? No. All right.
What was breakfast? Nakagising
Oh.
ko. You're my... Oh, really? You just wake up. Our breakfast usually forage with
Porridge. Yeah.
chopped
Apple.
apples and raisins, sometimes with banana
Little brown sugar.
and brown sugar. Yes.
A simple meal first thing in the morning to give you some energy.
Kagising ko lang.
Later this morning I'll eat something else. I like fried eggs. Asley likes cheese sandwiches.
Well, what Canadian dish does Nelson like?
Everything Canadian I like.
Did I
Steak.
cook? Yeah,
I like steak and I like all the Canadian foods, basically.
yeah, I made a steak without soy sauce.
Ah, yeah. Well, basically the Canadian food I make for her. So if there's an omelet, I'll make a fried omelet. If she needs a like a cheese sandwich with the cheese slices and you fry it in the pan, I'll make that. The spaghetti, I'll make the spaghetti for her. Give her a day off. She can relax, not cook that night. And she loves spaghetti. I made spaghetti for a few people, and they all love the Italian spaghetti that I make here. So.
What's this? Mita Fermin, I made her like what's that? I forgot the names.
What's it made from? What's it made
With
from?
tomato sauce, usually with tomato sauce. Pork, usually pork without I don't use soy sauce.
Yeah, I don't like soy sauce.
Instead, oyster sauce.
Oyster sauce.
So, afritada, menudo without soy sauce. And sometimes I just make my own recipe. Because Filipino dishes mostly with soy sauce. So, and he doesn't eat fish. He doesn't eat food with soup. So it's not really easy. So I invent my own recipe and thank goodness he likes it. anything I prepared for him, I did like experiment. He likes it, so good thing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I don't use the sweet style. I use the spaghetti for the Italian style. That's the difference.
Champorado.
It surprises them a little bit here. It's kind of
Ah,
sour,
chocolate.
but with the cheese, the Parmesan
Yeah,
cheese
yeah.
on it, and some pepper and spice in it, it really comes out well. They like it here.
I like also champorado, Tita Marie, with tuyo, dried fish. Love it. But
Mm.
he doesn't like sticky, food that is sticky. He doesn't like very much. So I didn't make champorado. But yeah, I like it with tuyo dried fish. Oh, yummy.
Mita Fermin, Canadian husband loves his tortilla or meat pie every Thanksgiving. Okay, I got a couple of things you can try on them. We have a thing called what's it called? I've forgotten now. Basically, you take French fries from a bag.
Night Bruce.
French fries
Thank
from a
you.
bag. Good night, Bruce. French fries from a bag, and you take a cheese curdle, cheese balls, and you take, oh bloody hell, what's it called? I've forgotten. Anyway, once I find out, I'll let you know. I will do it on the next live. I'll do some research. There's a few Canadian things you can get him that he will love.
It's the Philippine spaghetti sauce is we just tried some here in the States.
How did you like that?
I-
I find it's okay, but I prefer sour.
yeah, I like sour too.
I didn't even know that the Italian sauce was sour until I tried the sweet sauce here. And then I realized just how sour Italian style sauce is.
Kids like
Newbie?
sweets. Kids like sweets. That's why our spaghetti
Yes,
is
poutine.
sweet.
Mita Fermin. Yes, poutine. Look up poutine. It's delicious, nutritious. He will love you forever if you can make a good poutine.
With fried egg and so
Wow.
to tier.
Off the cuff adventures with Jamie. Good evening from Inuvik. Inuvik.
Good morning and good
Inuvik.
evening and good morning from the Philippines.
I thought I was lost. How are things in Inuvik? It's a little chilly up there right now. Oh my goodness, Inuvik.
Chocolate porridge with fried egg and salty fish. Oh yeah, that's true.
Del Monte Italian style. Yeah, that's the one. Asley's favorite is the Del Monte. We tried a different one and I thought it was
we're using
great,
that.
but she didn't care for it. She likes the Del Monte
Yeah, I
Italian.
like it. Del Monte Italia.
It's like that though. It's really expensive down here. Yeah, the Del Monte Italian is the one we use. Permanently in the Philippines from now on. Matt123. Are you permanently in the Philippines for now? No. No. I only collect one part of my pension, Canadian pension, at age 60. The other two parts, and I will only be able to get one of them, is available at 65. So I have to return to Canada every 6 months, work, save some money, and then come back here for the winters. Once I collect my other pension, then I can stay in the Philippines permanently. Although I will not be wealthy by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to be living here on about 1,300 to 1,400 Canadian a month. So there will be a budget. But the alternative is living in Canada in a car, or living in a box, or a dumpster, or under a bridge. So, retirement in Canada is no joke. Jenna will see the best way to bring her to Canada. Bringing her to Frank 9015. That's a big box to unpack. I'll give you the basics. The chances of getting your Filipina to Canada for a visitor's visa are almost nil because there is an extreme concern here in the Philippines about Filipinas being conned into getting on flights for for uh, for 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 people who end up selling into the sex trade, or they end up being put in boiler rooms, being forced to sell malware online, doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Um, Sex trafficking is a big problem. Nonsensical contracts for employment that don't actually exist are a problem. There's also the Canadian government is turning around on its immigration policy and putting stops on it. It's going to be very difficult for you to convince the authorities that she's coming here for a visit now, or coming to Canada for a visit. All that said, now, if she is traveled a lot in the past and has been to Canada already on her own in the past, then the chances of her being able to go are way, way better. But if she's never left the Philippines to go anywhere, the chances of her getting a ticket to Canada are almost nil. I'm sorry to tell you that. Do a search on Google, and Google will send you to various forums like Reddit and stuff, and guys will be in there talking about this, and you'll be able to read the conversations,
Oh, sorry.
and you'll be able to see how hard it is to get a Filipina out of the Philippines to come and visit you in Canada, the US, any G7 nation. Asley went to Thailand one time to visit with a fellow before I was a person in her life, and she had no problem. Got on the plane, nobody cared. But it's different when you're talking USA, Canada, England, Australia, Europe. Way more difficult for her to get on that plane. The authorities will not generally permit her to do it unless she has proven travel experience in the past, money in the bank, a business to come back to here, family, children, something that will tie her to coming home. They will not let her travel if she hasn't got any of these things going for her. I'm sorry.
Easier to visit in Asian countries.
French fries with cheese curls and gravy is poutine. Yes, that's correct. And if it's done properly, it's amazing. Metformin. If you want to cheat on that, if you want to cheat on the gravy, here's what you do. You go to KFC and you get a large serving of gravy, and that's the gravy you put on the poutine. That's a pro tip. Easy peasy. Go to KFC, get some gravy, and bring that home and use that. Don't tell him you went to get it at KFC. He'll love this gravy on his cheese and his curdles. Do that.
But you can just get gravy from KFC if you didn't buy anything there.
Yeah, you can just buy the gravy as a side order. You can buy it.
Mm.
Let's see. Is your hubby French Canadian? No, Tita. I'm from Alberta. I'm West Canadian. No Frere Jacques from me. I'm a Western boy, not from Quebec or even Eastern Canada. Hello from Medicine Hat. Thank you. Oh, I can't make that out.
Yeah.
Canadian Adventures. Anyway.
Adventures. Hello.
It's in Medicine Hat, Canada. I really like your thoughts and views. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, you prepared yourself the last 35 years good for kid. You prepared yourself the last 35 is good for kid. Keep her there. Find a Filipina in North America. Keep her there. Find a Filipina in North America. Dummy. Oh,
Where's that?
Curious George.
Oh, wow. You didn't see that.
Another moderator just handled this. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you bring a Filipina to Canada or to the USA, there is a chance that she's going to fall into the spell of the wicked feminists of the West. And she could change. She could change. She could become very westernized. So, I suggest maybe that it's a better idea that you perhaps look for a way to emigrate yourself to the Philippines instead of bringing her to Canada. I don't know your age, your situation, but do think about the other option and see if you can think of a way to do that that would appeal to you.
I can't live in Canada. It's too cold. Maybe visit when it's possible, but not living there.
Curious George, you prepared yourself the last 35 years. Well, actually, Curious George, what happened to me was I unfortunately, I met the wrong person and she took me to the effing cleaners in divorce court. So that's what happened to me. You can prepare yourself all you want. If their lawyer is better than yours, you're sorry. Thank you, Curious George. Good tip on the gravy. Yeah, it's a dirty, easy way to do it, but hey, it'll make him happy, and you don't have to sweat the details. So, yep. Every Canadian man loves KFC gravy, so you just use that gravy and pour it on top of that cheese, toss on the curdles. Yes, everything's homemade. I made it all myself, darling. Just lie. Okay, well,
It's easy to make a gravy.
yeah, it's easy to
Homemade
make
gravy
it gravy,
is
but
better.
you can be lazy and get that gravy, and it tastes great, and he'll love it. So yeah, it's up to you. It's completely your option. You can do what you like. Hmm.
Thank you, Curious George. Where is
Okay, you have a good morning too, George.
good night, good day? Where is George from?
Yeah, I think George is going to call it a night.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Okay, people, and one last time, please, when you see, like if you're there, if you've joined us in the last 15 minutes, please click the like button and give us more exposure to more people so that I can make more money and give it to Asli so Asli can build herself a little house. That's the whole reason I have the channel is I want to try to make some money for Asli so she can build a house, get some property, build a house so that if I kick the bucket first, which is entirely possible and maybe even likely, she has some security when I'm gone and I can leave her that. So that's something that I'm doing with the channel. All the profits from the channel go to
24
Asli.
likes. Thank you.
24 likes.
Thank you.
I think they only count one of them though, bud.
But Ventures.
I
Thank
think,
you.
no, it's all right, George. Let's see. Peter Marie, I grew up in Canada. I agree, the totally independent and outspoken, but I have the heart of a Filipina. Yeah, you can be a Western woman. You can leave the Philippines, go to the West, and become a Western woman with the career and all of that, and the drive and the will to get ahead and all of that, and it's fine. But the difference is, Western women, they've given up on their feminine side and thrown it away, thinking that they can't be both. And women demand men to be both protector, lover, friend, and all these things that women demand of us in the West. But women there have forgotten how to be a woman to a man. They only know how to be a competitor to a man. Competitor in business, competitor in thought, actions, deeds. And Filipinas, they seem to remember that there's more to them than that. And they bring both parts of themselves. Yeah. And that's why so many Western men are over the moon marrying a Filipina, even if she is in Canada or the US. Yeah. Because the Filipina just has something that Western women just don't seem to possess anymore. You know who she is. It's instinctual. You know how you can tell when someone's lying to you? You can just, it's in your gut, you can tell. Well, when a man looks at a Filipina and she's doing things that Western women do, he's confused because she's saying it, she's doing it, but she has no bad motive or backstory or hidden plan behind your back. None of that is going on, and the men know this. They can feel it's clean and real, and it's confusing to them because it's not what they've known in the past. But once they learn to trust, man, it's a beautiful relationship. And Western women have just forgotten how to be women. They've forgotten how to be feminine. All they want is what they want, and they want it now, and that's it. They're men. You know, there's a joke. The reason why I don't date Western women is simple. I'm not gay. I'm not.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you off the cuff. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you very much.
That's $7, which is going to go straight to Ashley's house fund.
Thank you
for
so
that.
much.
There's a couple of bricks there for that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Surrey, cost of surviving is insane. It is in Vancouver, Tita. Oh, Vancouver is its own world. It's so expensive there. It's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Sir Kids, I never want to return to Canada.
I have family in Canada, so I do want to return to see them. But the Canadian experience, no. I'm well versed in the Canadian experience. I've had quite enough of that. Thank you. It works for some people. For people that are lucky enough to have property and a future and everything's working for them, it's great. But for the rest of us, due to circumstances or stupid ideas on our part, stupid choices that we make, it doesn't work out. And either you're in the club and it's great, or you're not, and it's survival. When you're paying rent that goes up constantly, but your wages don't. The groceries go up constantly, but they don't. And your retirement is bearing down on you that's coming, and you don't have anything in the kitty because you can't make enough savings to buy a house on your own, or they won't give you one on your own. You have to be married, or you don't hit the right notes for them to give you the mortgage. It is very hard. You're either in that safety boat or you're swimming, you know? I enjoy coming back to Canada the first 2 weeks, then I miss Davao. Oh yeah, 2 weeks. You're smiling and everybody sees you're happy and you're tan and everything, and then the heaviness of that constant stress just pulls you down, doesn't it? The Great Lakes is not very well educated in Western historical history. No, they don't know anything about Canadian history. But then we don't know anything about Philippine history, really. So, but yeah, they're educated very well in some things and not so well in other things. House, nice. Glad you have plans to be more independent. Yeah, it's Ashley wants the house, and I want her to have it. And the reason why she says, like, her concern is when we're old and we're renting a place, what if the landlord decides he wants the place for his own grandson or something? Then they tell you, well, we're asking, you'll have to move out. We're giving the property to somebody else. There are no protections here. If they want the land or the house for somebody else, or they're going to sell it or something, it's done. You can't do anything about it. You have to move. And when we're in our 80s, we don't want to be moving anymore. Ashley wants a house that she owns, so she doesn't fear being pushed out again. And then she needs that security of knowing this roof is mine no matter what. Mm-hmm. Then all she has to worry about is food and taking care of her health. She doesn't have to worry about a place. That's why we're doing that, to get her the house. Vancouver was 85,000 pesos a month. Oh my God. That's over 2,000. What is that? That's like 1,900 a month or 2,100 a month Canadian? My God. Oh, Honton, you got here, but we're just about shutting her down, man. Going for a smoke. Be right back outside in the Inuvik cold. Oh, there's a man who's dedicated to the cigarette smoking craft. It's 40 below up in Nunavut right now. I can hear the wind. Oh yeah, and him out there. I'm trying to get it done in 10 seconds. Yes, plus if everything goes to crap, having some land with good soil that's nice. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the soil here and everything, you can grow 12 months of the year. You can constantly, if you have 200 square meter lot, you can constantly have a garden that's 100 square meters. You can have the potatoes, you can have the corn, you can have the vegetables, you can make chili, you can cook all that stuff, and it works out very well.
Yeah,
It can.
in our small deck we
Love
have
that.
some vegetables
The wind's picking up.
and what's that deck? What's that? I my memory. I'm having a little problem with my memory.
Okay.
Medicinal. Yeah, we have some medicinal plants and vegetables in our very small deck. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I have a oregano, and my pot is coconut husk. Be right back. I just want to show them this.
Oh, okay. She's going to get her pot.
You haven't watered them. Look at this.
Yeah. I haven't watered yet today.
It's
Still drippy.
no. It's just a dirt. So it's the pot is made of coconut husk, and I have here oregano. I used oregano for my tea in the morning.
So she
Not him.
she cut an opening in the top of the coconut like that. She put the soil in, then she put the seeds in, or the cut from the plant in, and then she added a little bit more soil, and now you have a natural self-destructing growing pot, and you can start your plants in it, and then put this into the ground when they're about this high, your plants. You can put them in the ground, and they're free. You just go and find a whole bunch of overripe coconut laying on the ground in the forest. And bring it home, cut it open, pour out the water, bring them home, and then throw them down and use them for fertilizer and as a pot.
I have also mustard.
It's the same thing. Look, she has a coconut pot. He just cuts the coconut open, puts the soil in, plants it, and there you are. And it actually, over 6 months or a year, it will actually break down. The coconut husk will break down slowly and naturally, feeding nutrients to the plant from the coconut husk. And if you put it in the ground, it will break down, it'll fertilize the plant, and it'll just grow. Brilliant idea. Well, Asley brings one or two home every so often when she needs another one.
You're sweet and pretty. I love your hair. Thank you.
Yeah, she's got beautiful hair. I wish I could have some of it, but who carries all those coconuts on? Oh, modern day, you know.
Is nice to grow your own.
She usually grabs one or two when we're coming home from a walk if she needs some. If she doesn't need any, we only bring home like 6 a year, maybe. That's it. They last a year, and then you gotta either get a new one or take and cut them open or put them in the ground somewhere and continue growing in a garden. Yeah, it's standard common in the Philippines. It's standard and common in the Philippines, but nobody in America is doing this. Like you get this coconut, you buy coconut, and then you pour out the coconut water and you drink it as part of your health regimen, and then you throw the coconut away. And they have a garden outside that they could use this coconut in as a growing pot, and then you can stick the whole thing in the ground. So it's like, I said to Asley, I said, you got to sell these on eBay. People will buy boxes full of them. You just cut them, set them up, and you throw them in a crate, a Balakabayan box, and you send them to America. 50 of them in a box. People will buy them and use them in their garden. What do you do on days when you have nothing to do? Well, I do some research on my phone about how to make better YouTube content. I make YouTube content. Maybe if we're having a down day, we'll do some laundry, and I'll kind of sweep the floor and kill the ants and water the plants and make the bed and stuff like that.
Well, on
We
days
just keep
when
busy
you
with
have
chores
nothing,
on our
when you
business.
have nothing to do,
Well, we do
I'm trying
nothing.
to make some contents.
Yeah, make content or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Curious George. Great man in life and your wife. Well, I try to be great in my own way, but I'm not a big fat head. I got to be careful not to do that. Yeah, Andre, he likes the coconut idea. Abby plants all our orchards in coconut husk. I think it's pretty common standard in the PH. Well, yeah, we're trying to get the idea of Canadians or Americans doing it, because it just doesn't occur to them. And they're buying these expensive pots at the store, right?
But we don't have coconut ink.
They do. Yeah, you can buy coconuts at the store, and you can take them home and take the water out of them. You can buy them. Yep. How do you get rid of the ants? I can't. Siri case. Oh man, I have tried. You can spray them. You can use chalk, poison chalk on the wall. You can do what you want. They just keep coming back. Like they have a nest in the wall of this building somewhere. I swear to God. Some days I never see them at all, and other days they're coming through the cracks in the wall at the ceiling, and like 5 different places. And at that point, I say to Asley, I say, well, I'm sorry, and
I also use,
she hates it when I do that, but
it's
they're
poisonous, the air.
they'll eat you alive. So we spray the cracks, and then we go out. We spray the cracks. We leave a little ventilation with a cracked window so that the smell of this stuff goes out of the house. But where it lands on the crack, it's effective at telling the ants, you're not welcome here today. And over a period of time, if you continue to do that, eventually they just kind of stop coming in.
On the wall, I'm using Sunlux disinfectant.
Yeah.
I wipe it with wet water, with Sunlux. I wipe them out.
Yeah, we have lizards living in the house too. We have 3 or 4 geckos living in our living room as well. They hide in the daytime. They come out at night and they attack things and eat them.
Is it borax, sugar, and water?
Yeah, that's the standard, borax, sugar, and water. I tried some of the store-bought bait,
I cooked
and they
it
never
and
touched it. They didn't
I
touch
cooked
it.
it.
Didn't work. The ants were like clever. They knew about it. They didn't touch the poison.
In Western countries, still Western Canada.
Yeah, Asley has all kinds of plants. Check this out. We went to the beach, and she brought home some shells because she wanted to do this. So she attached shells to a planter, a shallow planter. Yeah, and some pebbles in there. She's very artistic. How's she getting on, Rob? How's she getting on by BI? How's she getting on BI? What is that?
What? Who's that?
How's she getting on by? I don't know. I know what that is.
Getting
Rob
on.
40Z31. How's she getting on by? I don't know what that means. Send the rest of that message, Rob.
Um,
My real concern are also about the future. of our pensions if things go south. Yeah, I know, yeah. I worry about that as well. I hope that at some point somebody will say, well, we can't do the pension that way, but what we have is a replacement this way, we'll do it this way. You know, if America actually ended up taking over Canada, well, we'd be getting our pensions from the United States government. So at some point, the Canadian pensions would fall away and you'd have to apply for an American one, or maybe it would simply shift over or something. I don't know. And I know it's a bad idea to say, well, maybe if the Americans take over, but something's going to happen and it's going to be bad. And hopefully there's levels of bad. There's like nuclear fallout, everybody dies, bad. And then there's loss of sovereignty, bad. You know, which one do you prefer? So I don't know if they're going to make a deal or make a war, but something's going to happen and it won't be good for anybody like us anyway.
Tita Marie, are you leaving there full time now?
No, I'm here for 6 months a year, and then I have to go back to Canada to work for the summer. So I'm here from October to April, and then I got to go back to Canada for May to September or October. May to October, I'm in Canada, and then I come back home. Once I get to my pension age of 65, collect my other pension, then from the government, then I can stay here.
Rob from East Coast. Hello, Rob.
Rob,
Yeah.
and I'm in from the East Coast.
Sam.
Oh, okay.
Coast. Sam.
He's from the East Coast of Canada. East Coast of Canada. Rob, welcome to the channel. Enjoy your stay here, man. What's going on with the pensions? Oh, Tita Marie's asking home. Tita Marie asking home tone. What's going on with the pensions? Well, nothing right now, but that could change, right? The Canadian government has seen fit to run our currency into the ground, so things could get bad. Don't even get me started on the housing market going south in Canada. That will be the end of us. Newfoundland, Canada means, how's it going, man? Love your show. Thank you, Rob.
You.
The best couple. I don't know about that, but we do try.
We're trying, but not hard.
No, it's not hard. It's not hard to be nice to each other. And you know, I'm learning, and she's learning, and mostly me. Mostly me.
No perfect relationship. So, but just like nobody's perfect. So we just have to understand each other's shortcomings and try to listen. Yeah, listen and understand is very important. Listening and understanding.
Yeah, a big cuff off the cuff adventures telling Rob there's a storm a coming, and there is. There's bad weather and bad. Well, the history books are going to get very exciting in the near future. Let's just put it this way: I wouldn't want to be a boy of 15 years old right now, because his future is going to be like a boy who's 15 in 1930. Personally, I think we're going to have open conflict, serious open conflict within 5 years, maybe 10 years, because I'm always premature. So I'll say 10 years. Just about the same time I'm ready to tip over, they'll hand me a rifle. I hope not. Yeah, the fake inflationary increases in Australia. They do that in Canada too. They say, oh, inflation is being limited to 2.3%. Not a perfect inflation rate, but we're happy with it. What they do is they keep eliminating things that affect inflation whenever they're inconvenient. Cost of food, cost of cars. As soon as those things become inconvenient to the narrative, they stop including them on the list of things that determine how inflation is going. This is how they keep doing this. And they straight up don't give a shit if you know about it or not, because you're nobody and you can't do anything about it anyway. So they just sit there and go, oh, well, inflation's at 2%. We're good. Inflation's at more like 17 or 20%, but they're lying and we can't stop them. So they just kind of flip us the bird and go, well, that's the way it is. Believe it or not, we don't give a shit what you think. Now go back to work. We need your tax money. 50 centimeters of snow. Rob, are you able to pull out a snowmobile and rip around Toronto right now without getting a ticket? Because it sounds like the next 72 hours is going to be people with snowmobiles and people without snowmobiles in the greater GTA. Happy to go skidoo riding, Nova Scotia. Okay, well, I guess one last time I will say, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching my content or Asley's content, please remember to click the like button so I can build Asley a house. That's all I need. All you need to do is go click on a like button. Please do that when you see our videos. Please do that. And leave a comment. That really helps the algorithm show that people are interested in the content. Leave a short message on the algorithm, on the comment.
Even just say hi, hello, how are
just say,
you?
hi. Well, when is the next live happening? What's going on? And just leave a short message and click like. And Asley will get her house faster. So far we're up to about 32,000 pesos. So let's get that number up there. Just click that like button. Make more eyeballs come to us. Freedom 55. We're living off our work pension, saving RRSP and investments. Hopefully that won't be affected. Oh, Tita Marie, you're laughing. If you have all that going for you, if you have all those things going for you, you're fine. You'll be fine. You never have to worry about a thing. I'm hoping one day that I can grow the channel to the point that actually I can put money aside for the house, and then once that is accomplished, the house is on the ground, then we can take the money from the channel after that and stick it into investments and make a portfolio and get it going. A nice, safe portfolio that pays about 5 to 7% a year, safe blue chips. And then, if I die, Asley has that constant dividend revenue that will be coming from that every month or every quarter into her bank account, so she has something to live on here. Because there is nothing here, especially for Filipino. There is no security here in old age. There's none. This is why, until recently, Filipinos had 6 or 7 kids, because somebody had to help mom and dad when mom and dad got old and frail and can no longer work. The kids would kick in and take care of mom and dad. They paid for it. That's how it was done here. It's just changing now. And when that change comes, the Philippine government is going to have to find a way to get pensions to people. Like, the way they do things here is going to change big time. But in the next 40 years, 30 years, it's going to be very difficult for people in old age here. They need a safety blanket, something, a safety net.
Historically, with the recent
Yeah, they may tell me I can't have any of it if I'm not in Canada. I'll deal with that. If I have to come back to Canada for the pension, I'll come back as long as I can bring Asley with me. And I'll make sure that happens. That'll be the case. There'll be money in the bank to show that she can afford the trip. So she will come. And then while she's there, we will proceed with the getting her Canadian citizenship, if that becomes the case. Then we'll just deal with it at that time. If I have to go back to work at 70, I'll go back to work. I hope that the pensions are not targeted. you know. Mm,
What more could there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Walmart. Buy a new TV. Give them my card. I get 2%.
I
Thank
can
you.
work also as a girder.
Oh, Asley will get a job as a basketball coach. It should be fun.
It's done like this, you idiots. It's done like this. You just throw the ball. See, the ball goes in the hoop. What's wrong with you guys?
Anyway, she'll become a basketball coach. High school basketball coach. All right, well, we should shut her down here. It's been over 2 hours, and that's pretty much the limit of what we do here. And my phone's going to die if I don't turn it off. So, but my pad's going to die. If anybody has any other additional questions or concerns or anything they need to get off their chest, do it right now. It'll be about 5 minutes, and we'll have to say, good evening in Canada, and go to bed. Go to bed, and I will shave, and then we'll find something to do today. We have to go to the market and get some vegetables. We'll do that, I imagine.
Or maybe tomorrow morning.
Maybe. Well, we'll figure it out. Something.
Oh, we need to meet Daniel.
Yeah, we can't go. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to see a subscriber. We're going to go meet a subscriber, Daniel, out in Santa Cruz. So that's where we are going to be tomorrow. So maybe we get the vegetables today. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Rob. Okay, thank you, Modern Day. All right. Yeah, we're going to shut her down
Thank
now.
you.
Call it a day.
Thank
you,
you
guys.
so much to everyone.
Well,
And hope to see you again next
next
on
time.
our next live.
Yeah, maybe a couple of weeks. We'll let you
Before
guys
we
know
meet
what's going
you.
on in the video when I make a video. So
Rob said, hopefully meet you guys one day. Yeah.
it's possible. We do meet with subscribers who want to
Take
meet
care
us.
of the tone.
And
Take care, everyone.
It's kind of weird feeling like, oh no, we're celebrities. No. But yeah, we met Modern Day Drifter, and
Take
my
care,
buddy
modern day Twitter.
Bruce Cutting. We met him, and I knew Bruce before, but he came for a visit, and we're going to meet a couple more fellas here over the next little
Hope
while.
to see you soon, Tita Marie. Drop us an email.
Yeah. All right. I'm sad for all of who get screwed and never get to find love again and die regretfully. Yeah, if you're older and you want one last crack at it, and you have some financial security, there's no reason why you can't come to the Philippines for 3 weeks for a fact-finding mission as an old guy. Just come to the Philippines for 3 weeks and look around, do what you can do and want to do, and then go home and start thinking about it. And Canada is not where you have to stay. There's a big world out there. They just want you to watch your Netflix, go to sleep, wake up, buy a new car, and then go to work. That's all they want. They want you to pay your bills and get the hell to sleep. That's no life. It's no way to live. It's a way to exist. It's no way to live. All right, guys, thank you very much for coming. I will say goodbye now. And we will talk to you guys again next live, and we will see you all then. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.
And we appreciate your coming. And please remember to like and comment the videos. And please have a great, excellent day. And consider visiting the Philippines someday. It's worth it. It's worth it, I'm telling you. You'll be amazed. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You sure you want to stop streaming? I'm afraid so, yes. Bye.